Hey guys, how's it going? Don Scissors here, and this time it's time for the week 1 team builder of the newest league I'm in, the PLC, aka the Pokemon League Championship. Last week I already uploaded some videos. I did the full draft recap live that we did on Twitch. Me and Jan of the Houston Hitmons did that together. I also already did my draft recap video, and after that, it's time. We are gonna play some matches, you guys. So I'm really excited to make. Uh, it's too big to say my comeback because I haven't been out that long. But it feels like a little bit of a comeback. Made a fresh new start. My new team is the Harlem Haxorus. Getting rid of the San Francisco Scissors team. Basically, I just thought, well, this is an opportunity for us to have a new start. Might as well take the advantage of having a new team as well. First week match, as you guys can see, the Harlem Haxorus are battling the Buulse Beedrills, coached by Bart. He's a newcomer in the draft scene, and I'm really excited about that because with newcomers, you never know what you can expect. So you have to take this battle really seriously, and that's definitely what I'm gonna do, you guys. So you can look forward to that. Also, you can check out this new layout. Everybody in the PLC is going to use this. Thanks to Jan as well. He's primarily responsible for the layouts. I only added a background for myself. So I will drop a link to his channel so you can show support to him. He would really appreciate it if you would do that. He also does Pokemon content. So we can look forward to that. But I just want to start with what you guys are here for. I'm going to do this team builder. And it can happen that I don't really know exactly what I was bringing for what specific reason. Reason for that being that I already did the battle because we planned the battles ahead of actually when we were recording. The layouts weren't ready on time. We were waiting for the logos and stuff like that to be finished for everybody. So I'm doing this actually a week after I've done my week 1 battle. So I know the outcome, I'm not gonna lie about that, but I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry about that. But if I don't know a specific situation, that's why. First up, what I always do is talk about my opponent's team. And his team, you can see it down below. He's rocking Tapu Bulu, Suicune, Umbreon, Talonflame, Raichu Alola, Lurantis, Mega Absol, Steelix, Milotic, Ferrothorn, Drampa, and Crobat. And on the left side of the screen, you can see the 6 Pokemon I'm bringing in total. And I will discuss each and every single Pokemon, what I'm bringing, and why I'm bringing that. So first up, what I'm definitely going to bring is Mega Scizor. Mega Scizor is just my homeboy. I really love Mega Scizor as a Pokemon. Only having that fire type weakness pretty much guarantees me in this game that I will have a good field day. Reason for that being his only fire type is Talonflame, and I got a good amount of counters for that. So what I'm rocking with Scizor is a Swords Dance to get my attack up on +2 if there's a situation for that. Bullet Punch, obviously. If I'm going to take Scizor to the match, I'm always going to have Bullet Punch on it. It's Technician boosted, it's priority, so there's no reason for me not to bring it. U-turn there for momentum, and Roost in case I decide that I'll switch in on a specific situation. And I want to keep my Mega Scizor up, and I'll just Roost up away. We got 252 in HP, 112 attack, which is actually high enough, especially on +2, to deal with some common threats, like Bulu, for example. But also Mega Absol won't appreciate that. U-turn, if we U-turn on the Absol, it's fine as well. And 144 special defense. He has a lot of special attackers, I noticed, so I want a little bit more bulk in that department so that Scizor can take some hits on that side. So that's Scizor for you guys. Next up here, I'm bringing my Hydreigon. Reason for that being I want a Choice Scarf user on the squad, and I decided this week to go for Hydreigon. His moveset is U-turn, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, and Flamethrower. U-turn obviously being there for momentum. Seeing that I'm Scarfed, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm locked in every single time. Only when I want to be locked in, so U-turn is there to give me momentum. Draco Meteor is just a really strong Dragon type move that can deal a good amount of damage whenever the situation calls for it. Dark Pulse could be handy in case I want to flinch some people or Pokemon. I won't say people, but people and Pokemon are different, right? But in case I want to flinch or just do a good stab damage. And Flamethrower is there mainly because he has a Tapu Bulu, he has a Laurentis, he has a Steelix, and he has a Ferrothorn that don't appreciate fire type moves. So that's a really good solid option to have for me as a final move of choice. 252 in HP or special attack to deal the most amount of damage. 140 in speed, which means with the Scarf we will outspeed everything on this team besides other Scarfers. So if somebody outspeeds our Hydreigon, we immediately know that it's going to be a Scarf Pokemon. And the rest 112 in HP because where am I going to put it otherwise? And a little bit in special defense for you guys. So that's our bully, aka the Hydreigon. Modest Nature obviously didn't say that, but it's Modest Nature. Next up, we brought Chandelure as well with the Gracium Z, because what I'm going to expect is either one of this situation. I'm going to expect him to have either Suicune or Milotic. One of the two is definitely going to come. And what I want to do is I want to bring Chandelure in on a good situation where he's immediately threatened out. Put my sub up so I can either take a hit from that Pokemon if it decides to stay in anyway. And otherwise, if he switches, we get a free Gracium Z off because he could also switch to something else, but I don't see him going that way. So that's the main reason I'm bringing Chandelure, and I feel really confident it's going to put in some work. The other moves that we have besides Substitute are Flamethrower. Basically explain that he has a lot of grass type Pokemon, which doesn't appreciate a fire type move. Shadow Ball being there primarily as a stab move of choice, and also hitting the Alolan Raichu, for example, really good. Energy Balls explained for the Gracium Z. And Sub, we already talked about that. And rocking the EV, nothing too special there. It's timid, so plus speed. I was thinking about Modest maybe, but I just want to be as speedy as possible in case this Suicune doesn't have any speed investment, so that we outspeed it right away and can get the kill off after the Gracium Z. Because if it's bulky Suicune or Milotic, we won't get a kill right away. And if we outspeed the Suicune, we can Gracium Z it and then Energy Ball it, and it will die as well. So that's our Chandelure. Next up, really excited to see this boy in action. Mew is hitting the field today. Blue Panther because of his shiny blue presence. And looking at his team, I decided to go for a little bit of a defensive variant of Mew. Because I'm not bringing anything else with Stealth Rocks or anything. So I wanted to go that way. So Mew's having Stealth Rocks. Soft Boiled, Thunder Wave, and Ice Beam. And as you guys can already see, Tapu Fini's on my squad as well. So Thunder Wave was a tricky decision for me, to be fair, because I will be in a position maybe where my terrain is up and I can do a Thunder Wave. But if it's not up, I can cripple a lot of things on his team. The only thing I also have to look out for is if he's already turned into a Mega Absol. We have to watch out for that Thunder Wave. Because we don't want to get paralyzed ourselves. Stealth Rocks there obviously to get some chip off, Soft Boil to heal the Mew up ourselves, and Ice Beam. I was thinking about maybe running Psychic, but Ice Beam was more effective in the situation against the Raichu and the Umbreon. Because if I was in a one-on-one situation, let's say it ends up that way, I don't want to have my only move being Psychic, so I don't do anything to the Umbreon. So that's why. As I said, a bulky variant, 252 HP, 200 defense, so it's a defensive variant, not specially defensive, and 56 in special defense as well to be able to deal with those hits in case my opponent goes that way. So really excited to use Mew for the first time ever in a draft league, you guys, and I hope it will put in the work and you will enjoy it as well. Next up, also making a comeback, I had this Pokemon in my DBC team in Season 3. Tapu Fini is definitely on the squad. Gives me the terrain option, which I really love, and Pokemon like Mega Scizor and Mew, for example, really appreciate that. So I want to have that. Nature's Madness is a really good move. It can cripple down his team or the threat I have in front of me to 50%. Moonblast is on there as well, in case of Mega Absol, for example, or Umbreon, can deal really good amount of damage. Decided to go with Scald actually as my move of choice here, because he has a Crobat, he has a Talonflame, And if I can get a Scald burn off, even though my train is still up, that would be really good. So that's why I picked Scald over Surf this week. And Defog is there in case he goes for Stealth Rocks with Ferrothorn, for example, which could bring a really likely bring, or with Steelix, because that's also a rocker on his end. We have something to get rid of that. So nothing too special on this Tapu Fini. It's 252 HP, 4 in defense, and 252 in special defense. With a calm nature, so every special hit I can tank, and I can either switch in to something else or take another hit and deal some damage off. And last but definitely not least on the squad, you guys, you can see it over here. Tangela, Pokemon I had in the IBC, which closed off unfortunately, got back on this squad, and I decided I needed a physical wall as well. And who better than to bring Tangela? So Tangela is Mom Spaghetti, rocking the Eevee to boost up its defense and special defense, so really solid on that department. Moveset, I don't think there's anything too special about that. I have Toxic, Lead Scene, Giga Drain, and Knockoff. Again, the Toxic was a little bit debatable, seeing the terrain, but I thought if the terrain is not up and I can Toxic something, it will be really useful. Lead Seed obviously also being very handy in that department. Giga Drain, if he brings Bulu and I get a boost from that Giga Drain, it will give me some momentum with Tangela. So that was also a choice of mine to bring this Pokemon. And knockoff is just there to get rid of items, to deal with a lone Raichu, for example. So that's why knockoff is the fourth and final move. And nothing too special in the EV department as well. 252 HP, 4 in attack, and 252 in defense. So that's my full team of 6 I'm bringing you guys. What I'm expecting my opponent to bring. I think Bulu will come. Either Suicune or Milotic will come. Umbreon would be a good bring. He has to bring Talonflame, I feel, because Mega Scizor is a huge threat. Alolan Raichu I could see coming, and Mega Absol also for sure would be an option for me to see. But he has a lot of options, so I'm excited to see what he will bring to his first Draft League match ever. Like I said, I already know the outcome, but I think I did a good job of not spilling it to you guys. So I want to tell you guys, because it's the first lead or team builder that we're putting up on the channel. Team builders will be up every Saturday around the same time that this video came up, and all the matches will come up every Sunday. So you can look forward to that, and I hope you're excited just as I am to see the PLC in action and to see your Harlem Haxorus battle for glory. And let me know in the comment section what you think of this team, and do you think it's a good team that I prepped for this match, or would you do something different yourself? Let me know, and tomorrow I hope to see you back on the video. And for now, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, bye bye.